Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the time period of June 18th to the 30th, 2018. I am using Orisha tarot cards. They are based in the Nigerian Yoruba religion, okay? I like these a lot because they're very descriptive. So if you're new to my channel and you're curious about this deck, they're very descriptive in nature. I actually had someone tell me that one of my readings were like Dateline, like a news channel, but I like that they turn out that way because they end up being very informative to people that really need to see certain kinds of information or information that needs to be tweaked a certain way so that they see what happens behind the scenes. That actually is the way I read. It kind of picks up things that happen behind the scenes of your life, things that need to be seen, or things that are like plots and plans, like news. A lot of people tell me that. So I appreciate that as well. And I find that to be interesting. And I also find it to be helpful to those who they looking for answers, especially if you're dealing with missing individuals or crime, anything of that nature. Okay. But let's see what your energy has for this last half of June, Aquarius. All right. Okay, so Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Excuse I'm just hot. I'm really, really hot. I didn't want to turn the fan on because I don't want it to interfere with the reading. All right, so let's see. So Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. So the month of August, for some reason, may be very important to you. It is summertime, or that could be when you're celebrating Leo and Leo and Virgo birthdays. But there's this feeling of maybe you're doing something in memory of a person that the month of August that maybe somebody passed. Someone could have passed that had a birthday in August, like a parent or, like a mom or dad or a sibling or a niece, a nephew with this kind of energy. So this is something that you're looking into, but you're also doing something in observance. So you may be observing something that I keep getting like a memorial, like you're looking at a memorial in August. A very nice one, but I get it's more of like a figure. It could be a figure of a woman. It could be the figure of a man. So I kind of get this vibe of like a Martin Luther King, So this could be in memory of a person who someone who was like a civil rights activist, someone you could be taking kids on these trips. Like you could be, if you work with kids, you could be taking them on trips to see these memorials, or you are being invited to do this with this kind of energy. So there's a lot of excitement there. It feels like it's like overseas. So whatever this memorial is that you're going to, or you're inviting people to, is either in the state or country that you're in. But I get you're traveling far to see this. Like you have to travel far to see this. So either it's a family member that crossed over and somebody made something, like a sculpture of somebody, or a mural of some kind, but it's in memory of a person. So, but you're doing it in August, and if it's not that kind of situation, then you're traveling. If you have children, or you teach kids, or you have children of your own, you're taking your kids to see parts of the world or different countries that they've never been to before, which is also really cool. But there's big memorials there, or there's big statues there. But I get something about Greece, so you could be traveling to Greece to see these things, or you're being invited to travel to Greece or Italy, Sicily, wherever you decide to go in Europe. The countries, particularly with the Romance languages, like those countries that you may be considering going, or you are getting invitations to go to by your lover or whoever. Well, there's a lot of excitement there. So, but be safe, have safe travels wherever you decide to go. Okay. You are planting flowers. This could be connected to that memorial energy again. If it's pertaining to a family member or a friend that crossed over, you could be planting flowers. But you're trying to figure out what color flowers to plant. So you're looking at tulips, or you're looking at lilies, or you're looking at sunflowers. You want to see what flowers would go right with the person that passed. So maybe you want to find out what was their favorite color. You want to find out what kind of flowers they liked, whatever situation is there, or you're just planting flowers, period. You're starting a community garden, or you're thinking about doing these things. This could be pertaining to growing your own food. Maybe this is maybe you want to grow your own food. So you're looking to see how seeding works in terms of planting your own food. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, Aquarius, you have the Eight of Air energy here. Something is hurting. It could be your head, the air, like, air, these sword like energies. They call them swords in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, but it's air. Air represents swords. This could be pertaining to your head, like literally your head is hurting, or you have an illness, or someone is dealing. It could be an air sign that you're tied, another air like energy that you're tied to, that has an illness. You're also trying to figure out if somebody is pregnant. So that could be where this communication is coming from. If it's not you trying to figure out if you are pregnant or your girlfriend is pregnant, this could be a cousin or a family member. But I get trying to get or can't get with this energy. So maybe you're trying to get pregnant, or you're dealing with another air-like energy. Maybe they're trying to get pregnant, or it's just a family member or friend that's trying to get pregnant. You want to help out, or you want to help your girlfriend or boy. You want to help out in a way to, how can we conceive? You're a couple, how can we conceive here? If this doesn't have anything to do with pregnancy, I was getting something about like hurting, like this is bad. It's the Eight of Air is all about communication coming in, that is difficult to hear, or miscommunication. But I get something about the skull. So it could be somebody's skull, like somebody's head, or something to do with like the crown chakra, or but there's nervousness. So maybe there could have been an accident of some kind. It could be pertaining to that reading from last week where I said something about a wrong turn, pertaining to, it could have been an accident of some kind. Maybe somebody fractured something with this energy, or there is something literally going on with somebody's head where like it could be mental, mind, it could be stress. I look at the Eight of Air as stress. Maybe you need vacation with this energy, or literally your head it's like headaches. They're not going away. So it could be like spiritual ascension that you're going through, but it's rough with this energy. So it's very rough. And you're trying to figure out ways to maintain this. You may be drinking water. It's summertime. It's getting hot wherever you are in the country or the world is getting hot. And so you're starting to dehydrate, but I get slow. You're dehydrating, but like you're moving very slowly with this energy. But I get across the street. So you could be crossing the street really slowly for some reason, or you are helping someone go across the street, but they're moving really slowly. This could be a car, maybe I get some about watching or like following with this energy. So you could be going across the street, and there's a car, and they're slowing down, and you're like, what are they trying to do? So you're walking across the street, and there's a car, and they're driving by really slow. And that's where the Eight of Air energy is. It's making you uncomfortable. Like you're starting to, all these scenarios are starting to run through your head, and you're like, is that a police officer? Is that an ex that's stalking me? Am I being followed? Like, why is the car moving so slow around my house? Or why is the car moving so slow? Like, why are they? I get someone picking up and dropping off. You either you could be the person in the car, like you could be the driver. So you're picking up and you're dropping off somebody, and they're moving slow. Or there's a situation here where you have been picked up, and you have been dropped off, but the cab that dropped you off, like they are the cab driver or the person, like they're I get pretending not to see something, like they're pretending not to see something. So They're pretending not to see, but I get this dragged under kind of feeling. So this is really interesting in nature, the energies that are coming off of this card. So you could have been in a car with someone and they are like, you get out the car and I'm trying to interpret this. You get out the car, but they're not pulling off like as fast as you thought that they would. They're lingering there. So this could have been a date that you went on. But I get that nervous vibe again. You could have went on a date and maybe it's late at night and maybe they dropped you off, but they're not leaving, or you're walking across the street and there's cars that or a police car or a regular car, and they're moving really slowly. I get something about taking pictures. So they're moving slowly because they're taking pictures of you, or you are in the car and you are the driver, and excuse me, and somebody is moving really slowly across the street and they're taking pictures of you. So it could be external, whereas a passersby that they're walking and they're doing this to you, or you are the walker and it's the car that's rolling up out of nowhere and they're snapping pictures of you. So you can apply this to anything. That could be why your head is hurting. You know what's interesting about this? If it's a spiritual situation, something's going on here with being caught. So that's why your head is feeling big. Like, I'll give you an example. My mother, right before my grandfather passed away, my mother came home. I was little. I was probably like 5 years old. My mother, she came home and she was spiritually inclined. So she used to say, like, her head started to get really big. And I kind of saw that as that's a spiritual, she was going through something then, or that was the way she was able to receive spiritual communication. So she was like, she just finished going to see her father. She came home and she said, my head feels big, like it feels really big. And that's sometimes when spiritual communication comes in, your head starts feeling big, but it's usually a sign that something is about to happen with this energy. So and then later on, when she came in, she got a call that her father had passed away. So that could be an example of this. Like, maybe that's where the nervousness and the head pain is coming from, but it's spiritual. So you're walking across the street and there's this energy that just floods your crown chakra. You're like, well, something's about to occur. You're like, somebody's about to pull me over, or something is about to happen here with somebody moving really, really slowly. So maybe you could be in the car and somebody's moving slow. Somebody's moving really, really slow. And you see that, something's about to happen to them. Like, this could be an old woman, maybe, or somebody's about to throw up. Maybe somebody's sick, or I was getting pregnancy, or, somebody's water's about to break, those kind of things with the slowness. Like, but your head starts getting big. You're like, something's about to happen here with this 8 of air. Okay. Sorry for the long example. I just wanted to make sure that was coming out properly. Your 2 of water for your starting point here. But I get like a hand in marriage, and that could be why you could be moving slowly down the aisle. Like, you know what I mean? You're moving slowly down the aisle. You could be getting married, or you are. I was getting observing. That could be why you're traveling. You could be traveling for a wedding that you're observing here with this energy, or you are the one that is getting married with a 2 of water. But there's something that you can't seem to understand. But I get about a Cancer. Either this is a situation where, like, you could be, I don't know, you're finding out you have Cancer because maybe I see what's going on. Moving really slow. So either it's a family member that's moving slow, or it's you that's moving slow. And maybe you go to the doctor. The 8 of air is all about your health as well, not only mental, mind. This could be like having continuous headaches, but having to go to the doctor to find out, what's going on, why am I moving so slowly? Why am I not feeling well? This could be a diagnosis of it could be a cancer diagnosis, or it's a Cancerian energy that you felt that something was going to happen to them. Some more sign that you're tied to, you knew that they were going to be diagnosed with, I get again. So somebody could be getting diagnosed with something again. It could be cancer. It could be something going on with a migraine in their head with the 8 of air, but they're communicating these things to you. So what this feels like, if it's not a mild like migraine, this could be a headache. This could be a situation where it's something, I guess something could be 10 times worse with this 2 of water. And maybe that's what you're trying to figure out. And that could be why you're moving slowly towards like a job, or maybe something's going on in your workplace, or like a doctor situation where maybe you thought something was really mild, but it turns out that it's not mild. It ends up being something that's 10 times worse. So either a Cancerian energy they're communicating this to you, or you're communicating this to a Cancerian energy, some water sign energy that you're tied to. So this could be pertaining to your work. Like the 8 of Air could be trying to figure out if you're going to get hired somewhere. Like it's something about fired, so maybe you're fearing that. Maybe you did something wrong. But get stole, you could have stolen. That's why you're moving really slowly, or that's why a boss or a coworker, somebody's moving really slowly. They don't know how to tell you something, or something could have happened to your boss or your coworker, and that's why people are moving really slowly. So you walk. That's why that head feeling really big energy. You know that somebody's about to communicate something to you, but it's something that is tragic. Like somebody's about to communicate something to you that is tragic, but it could have been a car accident. But I also get the heart. Maybe there was there's EKGs that need to be had with the 2 of Water energy here. So it doesn't feel like anything is like too extreme. This feels like it could be family, or but I get a date. This is happening on a date. So you could be this 8 of Air, that you could be out with your date, like you're out, and I get something about a table, like you're out with them, but I get the table is too close to something. So there's a table that you're eating at with a date, and it's too close to something. This could be like a boat ride. Like this could be a table. Maybe somebody's seasick. Maybe you are like on a ship for some reason, like you're eating dinner or you're having dinner on a ship or a cruise, but like the table is too close to like the water, or the table is too, whatever, flame, fire, the table's too close. And and maybe somebody was leaning over a little bit, or there's nausea with the 2 of Water. So that's why I said you're trying to figure out if somebody's pregnant, you're pregnant, or this water this water sign energy, you're trying to figure out if they're pregnant, or somebody's starting to throw up. There's nausea, could be seasickness with a 2 of Water, but you knew something was going to happen because you decided to go on a boat ride, or because it could be a drive. This could be like a regular drive that you decided to take with someone. But I get you should not have. Like there's a drive that you took that you should not have taken with somebody here with the 2 of Water. So it could be metaphoric. It could be a metaphoric drive or an actual one, like I said, really slowly. But I guess something about not unlocking the door. Like that's why I said you're in a car or you're the driver. This situation here, where you're, like I said, you're in a car, but somebody's not unlocking the door with the 8 of Water energy and the 2 of Water. And that's why somebody's head is starting to feel big. Something's about to happen here with the 2 of Water energy. And you're trying to understand why somebody's not unlocking the door. So it could be a metaphoric door with the 8 of Air, but it's not. It's not a metaphoric door. It's an actual door that someone is not unlocking with the 2 of Water energy being here. So you're like, should I call the police? Why is this person keeping me in here? If you're out with somebody, they are like there's nervousness for you being out with somebody because maybe they're becoming sick, or they're sick for some reason, but it could be just you and them. Like maybe you don't know what to do. Like there's nobody nearby. But I get like deserted. Like you could be in an area that could be pertaining to a car, or you're out with someone, but it's in a very deserted kind of situation or a deserted area. And you're trying to figure out how you got over there. So you're trying to put in like GPS, but there's a feeling of being lost, or somebody's trying to take you places. Somebody may have went off course on purpose as well, with pertaining to like a car ride. So somebody could have taken you, or you could have taken somewhere they did not ask to go with the 2 of Water energy. That's interesting. So it could be like you could pretend that you could apply that to work. This could be like a relationship that you're in where somebody's taking it to the next level that maybe you weren't ready for. They're locking doors. You're trying to be like, are they trying to have sex? Are they about to like rape me? Are they about to do these things to me? So just be careful with who you have come over to your home with this kind of energy. Or you're in a situation here where like people are like you're walking somewhere and they're taking pictures of you, or like they're moving really slowly around you for some reason, or that somebody's about to throw up, whatever situation is here. So just be careful. Or somebody's walking down the aisle and they're nervous. So you can apply that to any situation that you have going on. It's a lot of energy. Oh my God. There's energy here being that you're waiting on. But I get something about your health. your health. You're trying to analyze your health with this. It could be mental health with the eight of air being underneath. Somebody is trying to help you. So this two of water could be this water sign energy is trying to help you. But I guess something about mental health. Like somebody's trying to help you understand your mental health, and it could be a water sign or it could be another Aquarius energy that you're tied to. I feel it's more so like a water sign or another air sign energy that's trying to help you out, trying to help you understand your mental health. So this could be a situation here with the eight of air with its paranoia. So maybe something's going on here with you in paranoia, or about driving with people, or about getting into taxis. Maybe you're paranoid about getting into taxis, but your date, you know what this feels like? Erratic behavior. So you could be getting in a car with your water sign date. For example, you could be going somewhere, you going to hang out, but something is going on with you, like you're start this sporadic behavior within you, or this sporadic behavior going on with a taxi driver or Uber driver or Lyft driver with this energy. So if it's you, there's something going on here with drinks or alcohol. So maybe you're out, you know what I mean? And maybe you're out and maybe like you're moving really slowly. There's intoxication. Just be careful of how much I get money. Be careful how much money you spend on somebody. I get using the water sign energy that may be using you, or some date that you're on and they may be using you with this energy, and that's where the eight of air energy could be coming in. Mental health. This is something that is pertaining to splurging as well. You could be splurging, but I get laughing at your date could be laughing at you. Someone could be laughing at you. But something's also going on here with paranoia. You're dating somebody, but paranoid about them being around. Like, don't touch me. Like you're paranoid about having someone around you. You're like, don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me. Why are you touching me that way? You know what I mean? So you're using your intuition that something, like I said, something about to happen. Somebody's about to do something to me. Like it's something about unzipping their pants. So either you don't want this to happen. If you're a dude, maybe you're moving closely to your partner and maybe they don't want to do anything yet. But I thought you wanted to have. So you can moving slowly towards somebody, or somebody's moving slowly towards you, whether you're a woman or man, whoever is unzipping pants, whatever situation is here. But you or that other person, like you thought that somebody wanted sex. Like you either thought somebody was ready to conceive a kid and they're not, but I get angry. When I said I get angry, maybe you're angry because water sign. Maybe you thought a water sign energy wanted to do this, or they thought that you wanted to do this with this energy, and they could be the ones that are moving towards you really slowly. But you're also waiting on this energy. If it's you, you're waiting on yourself, or another Aquarius person to make a decision here with this energy. But this feels more like you, though, with the man energy being here. But you can't help it. So this feels like you want to have sex with someone, or you want to sleep with them, but you don't know, like you don't know. Somebody's very nervous for being around you for some reason. But I guess something about your aura. Your aura could be blue. I don't know. Your aura could be blue, or the situation, something's going on with your aura. Like maybe your aura, it exerts fear in someone that you're dealing with, and you're moving closely to them. And if you're a dude, you're unzipping your pants. You're moving closely to them. You're unzipping your pants, but they don't like. I get they don't like what they see. Someone does not like whatever you're doing, or whatever someone is trying to do to you. You don't like this, and that's why I was getting locking doors in a car, or like locking doors inside of a room. Maybe you feel like that will increase intimacy, but it's scaring the shit out of you, or it's scaring the shit out of somebody. It's scaring the shit out of a water sign. What are you trying to do? Like, they want to understand what you're trying to do. If it's sexual thing, if this is pertaining to like family, maybe there's an element here where someone is trying to surprise you, or that's what a paranoia. Maybe you feel like somebody's trying to hurt you. Like it's not lock. Maybe you feel like somebody's gonna lock you up. Like maybe you feel like somebody's trolling you. Maybe you feel like somebody's trolling you online, or that's why I said moving slowly could be metaphoric. Like maybe somebody is like they're on and then they're on again, off again, like subscribing to you, or they're on again, off again, trolling you. They want you locked up for some reason, or they want you. I get throw away the key. Somebody wants you locked up and the key thrown away. Or you want somebody locked up and you want the key thrown away, with the two of water and the man energy being here. But I also get I didn't even do anything. So somebody could be trying to say that I get trying to rape. Like somebody may have been trying to say that you try to rape them. If you're a dude or a woman raped, how rarely the situation is here. Or you could have been the one that was doing this. You could have been the one that was saying that somebody was trying to rape you or trying to hurt you or put your hands on you. But I keep getting paranoia. So maybe you could have been in a situation where someone could have been making advances towards you, but you don't like it. There's attraction going on here. If it's not anything crazy, maybe you feel like somebody is attracted to you. But I get hugging. So maybe there's a situation, some type of relationship that you have with someone where they're hugging you and maybe you didn't ask for a hug, or maybe you didn't really want a hug from them for some reason. But again, I don't like her. So maybe somebody's trying to hug you and you don't like them. That's why the native air is there. But I get something about being a witch. Like maybe you're witchy, and maybe there's an element here where you're meeting like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, like family members or something, but you're trying to hug them and they don't want to be touched by you, or you don't want to be touched by somebody because you think that they're witchy, or they think that you're witchy. But I get hugs from the side. So this could be pertaining to kids. Water like energy represents children, so this could be something where you were asked to do that. You were asked to give children hugs from the side. That's what you're supposed to do. Like in schools, like you're not supposed to give children. That's actually a rule because I work with kids, so that's a rule. Like you're not supposed to hug children like a whole big hug like that. You're supposed to hug them from the side. That's interesting. The paranoia aspect could be maybe like there's a past. But your past is coming back to haunt you with the man energy here, pertaining to hugging children from the side. So there could have been a molestation accusation on you, or a molestation accusation on a water-like energy. You know what I mean? This could have been a parent. This could have been a very angry parent. Excuse me. This could have been a very angry parent that accused you of molesting their child or sexually abusing their child with the man energy here. Maybe that's why you're paranoid about being around children, or somebody else is being paranoid about being around kids. Like you don't know how somebody's going to react to you giving side hugs to their children, or it's external, and maybe you could be on the outside looking into this is happening. I'm talking about a Pisces. Maybe a Pisces did something. Maybe a Pisces did something wrong. But I get slip. A Pisces is slipping. So I get alcohol. There's a Pisces energy that they're slipping on alcohol, and maybe something happened in a school. Like maybe the Pisces energy could be a parent. Some water-like energy, they could be a parent. But you could be blaming them for letting something happen to a kid. But I keep getting like abuse or like a molestation charge, or something could have happened. I get a gym setting. Something could have happened to a kid in a gym setting, or something happened to you in a gym setting. This could be a situation where your past, like I said, past went back to haunt. This could be a situation here where maybe something happened to you in your childhood with this energy. Maybe you're paranoid about revisiting a childhood home, or I almost said period. So maybe something's going on here with adolescents and periods, like maybe teaching them these things, or feeling weird about teaching girls. If you're a dude, you feel weird about teaching girls these things. If you're a dad, for some reason, maybe it's making you paranoid. Maybe you feel like it's a mom's job or some female's job to do that. Or if you're a woman, like you're teaching these things, but for some reason, like you don't like teaching these things to young adolescent girls, or you don't know how to. But something going on with your childhood. So something may have, I get touched. You were touched. Was for somebody. You were touched. That's a lot. You were touched in your childhood by somebody. By an uncle. You were touched by an uncle. And that's why you're very far away from an uncle. You know what I mean? Wow, that's very interesting. So there's a lot of learning that is going on here pertaining to your mental health and paranoia, and about going to see family members. Or somebody's paranoid about being around you. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe when I said you, I get accusations. So somebody's trying to say that you did something crazy to their kid, or you did something crazy to them with this energy. Like I said, this could have been a sexual advance that you didn't want, or that you're trying to make, or that somebody's trying to do with you, and you don't want it, or you want to have it and they don't want it. So it can be pertaining to starting a family, having kids, teaching children about periods, teaching young girls about periods, or being on your period. Or now I see what's going on here. If you're a woman, someone wants to have sex with you, the 8 of air energy, but you're not feeling good because you're on your period. Somebody that you're dating, or some first night, some one night stand energy. and you're like, well, I'm on my period, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody's trying to move slowly towards you in that case, but for some reason I was getting angry from the beginning. So for some reason, you saying that you're on your period, it's making somebody feel like angry. I don't know. It could be a situation where it's blue in the background. Somebody could have blue balls. You know what I mean? Somebody, or like you could be in a situation where this two of water, you're dealing with a water sign energy. It could be a water sign woman if you're a dude. And she's like, I'm on my period. And you're like, well, what am I going to do? I have blue balls. Or a situation where you are a woman, you're on your period, and you're dealing with water sign men. But I get trying to get help for. You're trying to get help for a water. Somebody got a sex addict situation is going on here with a water sign man. If you're a woman, if you're a dude, it's a water sign woman in your period. If you're a woman, you're on your period and you're dealing with a water sign man, and you're like, you're a sex addict. I'm trying to tell you, I have tampons and things on, and what are you trying to do? They don't want to hear it. They're like, I'm hard. Like I have blue balls. Or it's you, and you're saying that if you're a dude, you don't know. You're like, well, I'll just do it from the back. Like, if you're a water sign woman, she's got her period, I'll just do it from the back. I'm not going to do, but it's slipping in. That you're trying to slip into somebody, trying to get somebody pregnant. They don't want that. On period, they're like, well, it's going to, what are you trying to, there's going to be, it's going to be really nasty. Like, a situation with paranoia, you're paranoid, or you get married, you're being paranoid about walking out. You're trying to get them comfortable with doing that. You're nervous, or something's going on with somebody's health. You're finding out somebody is pregnant because you slipped into them. This could have been, but I get somebody that's younger than you. So you could have been having sex with someone that's younger than you. You had sex with someone that was younger than you. You were not supposed to do that. Wow, teenager, or you're hearing about that. Or energy did that. That's why I said he needs a mental health diagnosis for something going on here with molesting charges and molestation and abuse, or sex addict stuff. Like your boy, your man, whoever. This would be a man. Woman is a sex addict. Only when she's drunk. Like when I said that, only when some woman is drunk, is a sex addict. Camera. That's what she's drinking. All right. Your present has the 6 of water. I did say you had some childhood stuff creeping back into your space, but I keep getting those accusations. So someone could be telling you that that you touch them or you touched your kids, but it's not true, or it is pertaining to you in a water sign energy. This could be like a joint business or a school that you with a water sign, but maybe something happened to a kid. But someone's going on here with a child and responsibility. That's what you're responsible, but you weren't looking. So this could be pertaining to that car. You weren't looking, like maybe you weren't looking to see if somebody was crossing the street. But I guess something about on purpose. So you could have been the one, like I said, you could have been the one that was driving. You didn't think that will come back on you though. So this could be a situation where you accidentally hit somebody, but it's returning from the past. I guess this is the 6 of water, so this could be whatever past energy is culminating is happening in June, or you're going to like next July for whatever the situation is here. Driving and hitting somebody, or driving and taking pictures. Like you could have been one that you were hired to do that. You were hired to take pictures of somebody. But I get children, so you were hired to take pictures of children with a 6 of water. But I get something about permission slips and getting parent permission to do so. Maybe you just did it on your own. You didn't ask permission to do that, and that's what's making you paranoid for some reason. It's making you paranoid because something is happening here with a child. Like a child was. Oh, this is crazy. A child was asked to say something that you did to them that you did not do, so that it could end a business that you have. So there's a devious parent that you're dealing with that is trying to do that, or somebody's mom, or somebody that you're dating, that they asked you. You know what it feels like? They asked you. So you're dating somebody. Their parent asked that their parent did something shady where they somehow they got a child to say, I saw him or doing this, that, and the third, but it's not true. But it's so that you and your partner could break up. Somebody just does not want to see a marriage happen here. It could be the marriage of a business, but they're using children, they're using kids as like bait to get to somebody. They're using children to reel in somebody, or they're using kids to get somebody out of the way, or to lie about something and cause somebody to lose their business. Whatever it is, it's not fair. But there's an element here where something is also like something also needs to be seen. So if this is pertaining to abuse in a school or a business of some kind, like something is not something may not be true. But it's also not completely false at the same time, with the Six of Water energy being here. By it trying to save ass with this Six of Water, you could have done something crazy. You're trying to save ass. My parents, family situation. I get some niece, like our niece, or you did. That's weird. I know I have to go both ways. Or you were that niece that was touched. You're accusing, like I said, uncle or aunt, or you're accusing these family members. Someone is returning. Somebody may have brought it back up to the surface. Someone may have brought this back up to the surface, and you don't want to hear it. You're like blocking your ears. I don't want to hear this. Why is this our family reunion conversation that I was touched? But I get something about licking. Something about licking. I know it sounds weird. I heard licking, like Six of Water energy. I was asked to do that. Like you were asked to lick something. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy. Oh my God. So this could be like some type of sex situation that is returning. This could be an ex that's returning from the past. They're making, what this feels like? Like if I don't want to say that you were raped, or the situation where it can be external and a water sign is going through this, like questioning, like a rape kit kind of situation, or like they're in court and somebody saying that I was asked to lick something. I was asked to lick something. If this is something sexual, like you could be in court, you're trying to get somebody to go to jail or prison for something that they did, but it could be kids. I know it's crazy to say it could be children that this is happening to, or it's happening to you or your partner. But I get you're standing by your partner's side. Something's going on here with a bachelorette party or like a bachelor party. If it's something going on, wedding stuff. Somebody have seen you, like somebody have carried something crazy to somebody, maybe right before you got married or right before they got married. Or something's going on here with somebody being on trial, like, and or they're being asked questions. What did he ask you to do? What did she ask you to do? Something like that. But I get something about glass. So this could be, I don't deal with glass, but the glass could be a representation of glass breaking or the glass. Oh, I see. So like it could be glasses or glass for some reason, or the glass of wine. But I was too young to drink that. This is something that you are like. This is returning from the past. This could be something that happened to you when you were a teenager. Maybe this something happened to you when you were a teenager. Like it's coming up to the surface. Like your family is bringing it up. Like you were asked to lick something, or it be sexual. Somebody gave you glasses of wine when you were a kid. Somebody was giving glasses of wine, or beer, or alcohol when you were a child, or it's happening to a kid, and you're being questioned. Like they're asking you. Maybe your parents are asking you, what happened? Maybe there's something that you're suffering from. Like I said from the beginning, like an 8 of air, like a mental, something's going on with you mentally with paranoia from childhood, or it's happening to a water sign. Wow. And family members are like bringing it up. Like, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. So it could be like maybe something happened to you pertaining to rape by your sister. Something happened to your sister pertaining to rape with the 6 of water and the 2 of water. You're trying to help your sister out, but you're trying to get your sister to respond. So she could be this, like I said, court, doctor's office. What did he ask you to do? Too young to be drinking wine or liquor? Asked to do this. So you could have been the one that asked somebody. I know it sounds weird to say. You could have been. This could be just somebody that's younger than you that you're dating, that you're seeing, and maybe they're nervous to be around you. You're trying to tell someone, don't be scared, I'm not going to hurt you, but they're scared. So you could be dating someone that has like they were abused in their past, water sign energy, and they don't know how to open up to you. Or it's you and you don't know how to open up to them. Somebody's very, very scared about being intimate with you because of their childhood. Their dad, their uncle abused them, your girlfriend, or your husband, your boyfriend, whoever it is. Your future has the 10 of fire. But I guess I'm about break, but I was getting glass. Glass, I get someone to fight. Someone's going on here with a fight and glass breaking. But I get a fight is occurring because of this situation. Child, you're finding out something about something happened to your kid. This is your kid is being questioned, or you are or you are an adult, and your family members or friends, like, they're bringing this up to the surface and they're asking you, but you're like, it's okay, I don't mind responding. Or you're dating someone and you're fighting with them. Like, I get something about breaking glass over the head. I was in a party setting. Someone breaking glass over somebody's head. This could have been a bar fight with a 2 of water, or something. And again, the 6 of water being the present. So you're like, I can't believe this is happening again. This could be like reoccurring bar fights. But you could have taken somebody somewhere. You could have taken your date somewhere where you had a fight before in the past. Like, why did you come here then? Why did you decide to come to this bar then? If you had an altercation with somebody here before. But I get something about like a smoking gun. What the hell does that mean? You tell me what that means. I don't remember what the hell. Something going on with a smoking gun. I don't know what that means. I can't remember what the hell that means. But you could be going somewhere and it's like, and maybe you shouldn't have. Be careful going where you have had altercations before. Someone's home, but like a jealous. You have an aunt jealous. So you be going back to a family home and that this aunt is like, they're bringing up these stories on purpose. On purpose. They're bringing up stuff from your childhood on purpose, or they're bringing up things that happened to your child on purpose. I don't want to hear it. 8 of air. So you could be in a situation where you feel like it could be a family reunion, but there's family members that they know something that happened to you. You don't know if you want to see them or not. This could be like a family reunion that's happening because of like a funeral or like a passing of some kind. But you're seeing these family members and they're bringing up stuff that happened to you, or you're doing that. You don't want to hear it, or they don't want to hear it with this energy. Why they keep telling this story? This redundancy. Like, why do they keep telling the same story over and over and over again? Wow, very interesting. So if it's not you, this energy, this could be an external Aquarius that you're dealing with here, that is returning from your past, that you don't want to see, or that you need answers from, pertaining to rape, molestation, or is happening to you or your friend or children, however you associate that. This could be pertaining to work, some coworker that you were really cool with in the past. Maybe you're finding out something about your coworker, right? Handcuffs with your coworker. This could have been a brawl. About a brawl. You could have gotten with a coworker, but it could have been something that you said to them, or something that you said again about their mental mind. Like, you could have said something about your worker's mental mind. They could be an Aquarius as well, or they have Aquarius in their chart, or it's a water sign. Your instincts has the village sign of Scorpio. But I guess I'm turning around. You're turning around something, or you're trying, like I said, you're trying to do something from the back. Something is torn, like something is torn, like like maybe you're having sex too roughly here with the village energy. Something is torn. Whether you're the man or the woman, or you're on the podium and you're on the podium and you're saying that something is torn on you in your body, like from somebody having sex too roughly with you. I get assault. Like this is something that you've been assaulted before, but it's happened again, but in a different person, or a child was assaulted and something's torn. Wow. But I keep getting like the back, like something's going on with something could be torn in your back. Like I said, the 8 of air doesn't have to be anything sexual or mental. Something could be going on with you, like in your physical body. Something is torn. in your back. Maybe you didn't know that. But it's like pain. It's like reoccurring pain. Like it could be reoccurring pain in your back. You're trying to understand where the pain is coming from. But I keep getting that. They could be pretending to that broken glass. This could have been a situation where you fell on glass and something is torn. Like something in your back is torn. But this is a situation where you told someone not to walk near. That's why I said you knew something's going to happen to somebody by them walking near something with glass. This could be like you're taking like group shots with people, like coworkers or friends, or your bachelorette parties, or some type of outing, and you're near something, or your friends or someone they're leaning against something, but it's made of glass, or maybe and something's going on here with that. Be careful. Don't lean on that. Don't stand on that. It's made of glass. Like you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. The village energy is kind of like maybe somebody did fall. Like it could be a Scorpio, but you knew something happened though because something happened to somebody. Could have been a fight. This could be something that's going on with your friend. Like maybe you told your friend, but you try to pull your friend back from them doing something, but they didn't listen to you, and now like something is torn on them, or your friendship is torn between family members. Your friendship, maybe this is a friendship group. I get jokers, like your friends are returning from the past and they're joking about something that happened to you. I don't pretend to a fight or breaking glass. This could be a situation where you went out with friends but you were really drunk. They took video of you doing something while you were really drunk. This could be a bad because you're drunk. Or water sign energy did that. The village energy about breaking, like your friend grew apart, or something is breaking, like something's breaking your back, or so breaking back is a sexual term as well. You could have been really drunk having sex somewhere. But maybe there's a situation where you could have been having sex somewhere, but you broke something. You broke somebody. I don't know what the deal is with that. Or you broke like a banister, or you could have been having sex in a spot where you weren't supposed to be having sex, and something broke. But it's like the next day, you're like, I'm okay. I'm sober. I'm sobered up. I'm okay now. But now you go outside. But it so happens that people were actually following you. People were watching you. It could have been police. So this could be a situation here where somebody saw you do something wrong, or saw you having sex somewhere, you broke something, or you were doing something illegal somewhere, but you thought somebody didn't. You thought that people weren't seeing you were doing, but you were being taken and video being taken of you. So you're waking up. You're halfway to a party. You're having sex somewhere. You broke something, or there was a fight. You're thinking of it. Like you didn't see anything, or you're not gonna get questioned, but you are. Like you covering your tracks. You didn't cover your tracks properly with something there. Wow. So it could be pertaining to children, or something going on here with condoms. Like maybe it's a cheating situation. Something's going on here with condoms. Like places. But I thought I hid those. Like condoms, you could have been having sex with somebody like from the back, or this happening to you. Somebody's doing this to you, and you thought that this be like a husband-wife situation. Boyfriend girlfriend is cheating. Somebody has good eyes. Like somebody has really really good eyes. It could be the water sign that has good eyes. Somebody sees everything that you do. Somebody's got third eyes. You know what I mean? It could be you that has a third eye. You got an eye for something. You know that somebody was having sex in your house. You know something was crazy going on in somebody's home, like, or they know that you were doing something crazy. You're going to work, or you're going somewhere the next day. You're trying to act like you don't know what's going on, or you don't know what you did, or you didn't do anything, but you did. Or water sign energy is trying to act like they didn't, that they're not involved, or they didn't do something. So it could be a family, like you're being very cool with your family members, but you know they did something to you. They're trying to act like they didn't. Your family members are being questioned in court. You could be suing. You could be taking your family members to court. But you don't want to know. You don't want other family members to know that you did that, or you're in the works of doing that, or you're taking somebody to court. Period. But you don't want particular people or a person to know you're doing that. All right. Your accomplishment has the air element here. But it's talking about birth with the two of water. So somebody could be giving birth. Like I said, somebody's moving really slowly, breaking. Water could be the village energy. Could be somebody's water breaking. Yours or this water sign. You knew somebody. I get delivering early. You knew someone was going to deliver early. Somebody could be pregnant. You knew they're going to deliver early. Could be water, air sign, air like element communication is coming from. You knew somebody's water was going to break early. This could be a situation here where you and you're having sex. So then the next day, something about that. Something about that caused like it induced. I don't know. It sounds weird to say. I don't know if that's possible, but because if you're pregnant and you're having sex, or a sibling is pregnant, they're having somebody, you know that the fact that you or them you're having sex pregnant is gonna induce a labor. Wow, you knew that was gonna happen. That's why I said that head feeling big. That had feeling big energy, like I said, the 8 of air with the man energy being here, you knew that was going to happen. You knew somebody was going to, or you knew somebody was going to get pregnant. But the breaking could also be hymen breaking with the village and it's the torn energy, but it hurts. So this could be virgin. Maybe you knew somebody was a virgin, or somebody knew you were a virgin. But I keep getting children, so this can be something like you knew, like you knew that a teenager was a virgin. You knew somebody was a virgin. The breaking glass over the head energy could be like I said, that somebody is wanting to do this to you, or you're wanting to do this to somebody because they did this to your child, or some kid that you have for some reason, or this happened to you. Somebody knew you were a virgin, but when I said this happened to you, they knew you were a virgin, but they took advantage with this water. Now it hurts, or you're having, or somebody's sex knew you get pregnant. Like it being fertile, you're very fertile, and that's why that's happening. You or partner, you knew that, or you knew somebody's water, or you knew somebody's in labor was going to be induced. They're having sex while they're pregnant. Spiritual self has the 10 of water and energy, but I get hate. It's the magic and the 10 of water. These two, somebody hates you. This is your energy. Somebody hates you, or you hate your family. Or water sign energy, water energy hates you and your family. Like there could be the water sign energy could be your sibling. I was getting sibling. Why do you help me? This could be your sibling. This could be your sibling angry sibling. It's a lot of water sign energy, a water like energy here. So it could be the 10 of water represents family and children. Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you call the police? So you could be saying this to a water sign. This could be, I get crying, they're running and crying towards you. It could be a kid that's running and crying towards you. He touched me, she touched me. So either it's a setup and it's not real, or it's actually real, or it's happening to your water sign partner. They're running to you and they're crying to you. Why didn't you call the police? You could be the one that's doing that. You're asking your family members or some house situation that your housemates, you're telling them that if you saw something happen, why didn't you call the police? Why is someone taking upstairs? You saw somebody taking a child upstairs, or you saw like somebody take a woman or girl upstairs of some place or home, or you heard something happen upstairs and you didn't call the police. This could be you heard something, but you feel like maybe you feel like it's not your place to say. You could be breaking that. Maybe you need to step in and break down somebody's door this morning. Could be getting upstairs, home. Wow, that's very but yeah, that's where they've been going, or that's where they've been living with the 10 of water energy upstairs, having sex upstairs. So this could be a situation. This could be a molesting situation, or something's happening to you or water sign. Breaking down the door. You want to break down the door. You don't want something happening in your place. But I get that it's been more than one time. So this could be a situation where you're inviting, like you have your siblings stay with you, but they just invite themselves. The 6 of water family members, they're just inviting themselves over. You're not even inviting them, but they're bringing like their men and women over, like orgies and stuff going on, but upstairs of a place. Call the police. I mean, something's going on here with an orgy and a rape. Like, the orgy situation is turning into a rape. Or the fact that some type of sex situation happening upstairs is turning into a rape. And you want to step in, you want to break down the door. Or this is happening to you. And it's like somebody is breaking down the door. And it could be the police. It could be the police, period. Like, if it's nothing sexual or rape or children, something going on with kids. But you need to see. You're telling somebody that you need to see, or somebody's telling you you need to see. This energy could be a Scorpio police officer. They're breaking down the door. They're breaking in. This could be an element of some breaking into a home with the 10 of what. That's why I said hate. You could be in a situation where that you could be family members that you hate, or another Aquarius that you hate. You're breaking down their door, and maybe you're breaking in, like you're breaking down their door. Or you're breaking into somebody's home, or somebody's breaking into your home. Wow, call the police. Maybe it's not changing locks. Like somebody broke into your home, and it's like the locks need to be changed. Like, why are the locks the same? Why have the locks been changed? So there could be metaphoric locks or actual locks, and you need to change your locks so that people or just have sex and do whatever they want to do in your home. This could be teenage kids that are doing these things. Oh. Or something that you're doing with this energy. Or it's happening to a water sign. Or you're doing this with a water sign and somebody's breaking the door on you. Your mentality has female issue, but in celebration of. You could be this woman that the people are celebrating you. But something hurts. Like the fact you are the person that's being celebrated, or you're celebrating this woman. It's a Pisces. This energy could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces woman. I did say Pisces. But it deserves. Like it could be deserves an apology. Like I said, somebody's running towards you and they're crying. They're upset with you for having sex with somebody else. This could be a situation where you were temporarily separate from a Pisces. And you had sex with a virgin, if you're a dude. If you're a woman, it could be also a Pisces. This could be a Pisces woman or family member that saw something happen to you in childhood, and you owe them an apology because maybe it's not their fault. Maybe you feel like it's not their fault. This could be, like I said, could be your uncle abused you, and this is your aunt, like your uncle's wife. They saw something happen, but they didn't say anything then when you were a kid. But you feel like they owe you an apology, or they're hurting for the fact that they did not apologize to you, and that's why you hate your family. Your family hates you. I don't know what the deal is. This or something that you did, and your family hates you for some reason, or they're hating on you. This could be your family is hating on you. But it's talking about your skin tone, like your family is hating on your skin tone for some reason. Could be olive. Could be you're the celebrated woman, and your family is hating. Somebody's hating on your skin tone for some reason. Wow. You're like, it's not that light, or it's not that chocolate, or it's not that caramel. Like, what is the deal here? Skin tone. So this could be favoritism in a family. It could be favoritism in a family where, like, you hate your family because your sibling. This could be a situation where, like, your sibling was favored because of skin tone, or you were favored because of skin tone in a family environment. That's why you hate your family. So water, you know what you used to do when you were little? You used to paint your nails this color. Or you used to do your hair this way. You used to wear things that made you look better, or whatever. These little stupid stories to talk about. Wow. You don't understand why something matters from childhood. Okay. What's changing for you is the moon, sign of Pisces, but this relationship with a Pisces energy is changing. Or your intuition. Something's changing would be pertaining to your intuition. But again, I don't want to live here. You don't want to live somewhere. So like I said, like intuitively, maybe you know that somebody is you don't want to live somewhere where somebody has broken into before, or somebody has broken into your home before, or you don't want to live somewhere where like it's childhood memories, like there's something going on here, or something could happen to a kid in a home and you want to move, or something happened to a Pisces in a home and a Pisces needs to move, or you did something to a Pisces in a home and you don't want to stay there. You've been did some crazy here both ways. You hurt somebody, they hurt you. Something happening with kids, and you don't want to stay here. Or somebody is having sex energy. People, I guess somebody Aries and a Sag energy. See, people are having sex in a home, upstairs, or someplace. It could be a party or a venue. You're like, I don't want to stay here. You don't like it. This could be neighbors. This could be a situation with neighbors. You're aggravated with neighbors having sex. But I also get talking loudly. Like you're aggravated with neighbors talking loudly, and that's why you don't want to stay somewhere. You're home. Wow. All right. Whatever that applies to, or you want to leave, you don't want to stay somewhere where something, like I said, somebody raped you, or they tried to, or they assaulted you, or whatever it is, or your sibling, you don't want to stay here. You don't want to stay. You're using intuition that you should leave somewhere. Or Pisces is using their intuition that they should leave a whole state or a whole place. But I get people are bothering them. So it doesn't have to be a Cancer. It could be a water sign. Pisces could have been the one that was running to you and crying, or something that happened to them, or something that somebody tried to do to them. Or they're the ones that are paranoid about something happening in their home, and they're communicating these things to you. Somebody tried to break into my home. Somebody's watching my house. Somebody has been trying to rape me, or they tried to do this, or to hurt my kid. And you're like, maybe you should leave this state or this house now. The resolution has the 4 of air, or this family. Don't talk to me if you hate them, or you're trying to reconcile differences. This could be your mom. Right? Your mom heard something. A mother heard something. Your mom heard something happen. Could be sex, moaning. Maybe it's your mom maybe you're having sex with your partner and your mom is home, and maybe you didn't know she was home. You want to leave. Maybe you're in a situation where your mother is very controlling of your marriage or your relationship, or somebody's mom is. Wow. 4 of air being in the resolution with the 10 of fire is kind of like, but I get box. Like you want to box somebody. You want to box somebody in the face, like you punch them. Boxing means to punch. Or you want to box, maybe self-defense, maybe, oh, I see. You want to learn self-defense. Or you're teaching these things to children. Could be a kid ran to you and said that somebody was bullying them. Maybe you need to change your kid's school. Like this could be happening to a kid in a school. Or something happened to a kid. You're teaching your children self-defense. Or you're being taught this. Or you are the teacher. Self-defense. It's a burden in the future, though. Someone is hard to learn. Could be self-defense. Someone's hard to learn into fire-like energies. Why would they do this? The fire signs, they could have set something up to happen to you. Could be pertaining to your job. Like I said, like leaving somewhere. Like you hate the fact that you want to leave somewhere. Somebody accused you of doing this, that, and the third in some home. And they're trying to say that something's crazy, something's wrong with you. It's not fair. And that's why you want to box them. Or that could be a fire sign partner that you have. Fire sign partner that you're tied to. And they're the ones, they're having sex upstairs. Or it's happening to a water sign. And the water sign energy could be, the water sign energy, and a Cancer. Cancerian energy could be tied to some fire sign. But they're finding out that you could be their sibling. And this is happening to your sibling. Somebody's been having sex upstairs in some place with somebody else. And this could be the other woman. Very fair. This woman the woman, if this is external, this is happening to your sibling. Your sibling is a girl. Your sibling's man has been messing around with this woman. This woman is very fair. That's why I'm going to go box this fire in the face. For hurting you or your sibling or your child or somebody's kid. Someone's going here with smell. Someone's going Aries and smell. But it's also a way you don't understand why you don't understand Aries. Understand that it's your energy. It's woman, Sag man, or vice versa, whatever it is. You don't understand that because somebody's. But it's someone good, like you don't understand why somebody wants to have sex with somebody that does not look good. You don't understand that. There's no earth-like energy here at all. interesting. So you don't understand. You just don't understand somebody is trying to have sex with children, or you at the wrong time. Wow, that's interesting. All right, let's do an outcome, Aquarius. Or this could be a situation where you're hearing about this on the news and you don't understand why somebody is wants to like have sex with somebody that, I don't know. You don't understand why somebody was assaulted for some reason. 3 of Water. There's a hell of a lot of gossip going on here in a family environment. Family could be work, maybe family business, could be a family business or family period, or some party. This could be gossip. This could have been something, like I said, party, bachelorette party, wedding party. This could have been something that happened. Somebody was really drunk and tore up though, and having sex with somebody that was maybe good looking or something like that. Your partner, your head is getting big. You're about to walk down somewhere, but you know that your partner did something crazy behind the scenes, or you did something crazy behind the scenes. You don't want to stay with them. Don't want to stay in wherever you are. Don't want to stay here. Or it's happening to a Pisces. Or it's external and a Cancerian and a Sag. They're the ones that are dealing with this kind of situation. Someone having sex. Oh, you know what this feels like? This could be a situation where your man had sex with somebody. I'm just giving an example. Your man has sex with somebody, but the person that they had sex with is accusing them of rape. But they were drunk, and it happened at a party. Just an example. 3 of Water. I get a lot of gossip, social media gossip, family gossip. Whole lot of gossip is going on here. All right, Aquarius, let me know how it resonates. Be well, be blessed. Take care. Bye.